Hey everybody, sorry for the inconvenience. Stuff happened, but we're doing alright. Anyways, time to get back into it.
The bad people here made things that kill people all the way across the sea. Terrible things.
Let us honor these brave people. I survived the days of dark. Science and magic are very similar. I believe this will protect us from them. Not them from us.
Scarlet power grid restored. Even robots are still performing self-diagnostics.
75. 75. G4. 75. G4. 75 and G4.
Injection suits cleared and ready for use. Going to the right.
He won't be back.
Gone forever.
Okay.
I have found a relic of a former life.
Enter the factory. What the fuck am I looking for? Ah, so that's what you guys for.
Not an option. Even those who aspire to throwing shock charge.
Searching for signal.
I will take control one way or another.
That's good for some.
Remind me, they also did not have a face.
So I gotta come back in here for something. I don't know what. But I'm gonna figure it out. System. So I need to get over there somehow. Oh, so this is Tier's head, huh? Yeah. So we need a Molotov or something. Anything else would be on the foot. Interesting enough. PHE's right there. And the boat from... Oh, they got on the boat. bench. Okay, so I think that's the general area of the map. Yeah, because we're here. There's the hand. And the robot's head. Which means I'm back to spawn. I think that's all the doors.
Some kills require a hands-on approach.
Signal acquired. Synchronize. Stand by.
Is this machine designed to agitate the locals? You are my catch of the day! I do not fear you, brute! What's over to Pepper? An advantage as stunning as it is deadly.
So this is like the original pack-a-punch machine. Okay. Well, since now I'm up to date, now it's time to actually know what the fuck I gotta do now. Yes, everybody out there who's watching, yes, I'm about to look it up because I do not care.
Chain from the boat at the dry docks. To do this, you're going to want to activate this crane to lower down the giant slab of it. All that done. Once power and pack-a-punch are open, though, we can start collecting parts for the Yatun Star. The first part we're going to be going for is the chain from the boat at the dry docks. To do this, you're going to want to activate this crane to lower down the giant slab of wood in front of the boat. Once the wood is lowered, you're going to want to wall run across the wood and jump off of it back to the front of the boat where you'll be able to grab the chain. This can actually be a bit finicky as you only have like 30 seconds before the wood gets raised back up on the crane, but don't worry, you can instantly lower it back down.
Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna do these. Gonna have to learn to do the wonder weapon.
Warning. Missile guidance system error. Proceed to broadcast hub for signal calibration.
A spark of joy! I had forgotten how it felt.
This is definitely tricky.
Alert. Insufficient power. Laser system offline.
Fuck! Okay, how the hell did he do this jump?
Instantly lower it, jump off of it, back to the front of the boat where you'll be able to grab the chain. This can actually be a bit finicky as you only have like 30 seconds before the wood gets raised back up on the crane, but don't worry, you can instantly lower it back down and do this as many times as needed in a single round. Once you have the chain though, you can interact with this giant door in the burial grounds to repair the door and open up the tomb. The next part you'll need is the chili chunks, which can be found on the storm bridge near Deadshot. Right in the middle of the bridge next to this truck and this pallet, all you gotta do is just pick up this can of chili, it's really not that hard.
Oh, so I can do this. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna figure this out.
I'm a thief in the night.
Got it. And then he said to bitch.
Ammo cache! Stock up!
Oops. Okay, so go into Deadshot, which is that way. Over here. This direction.
This is a very special place. It still echoes with prayers to gods, both old and new.
Settling direction.
Run forth! Good choice.
Isn't it a disciple injection, which I don't understand. I'm gonna leave that alone. Now, it's a fishing rod. What's with that? Oh, this is a personal name. But why?
You
Yes. Okay.
Once you do have that can of chili, though, head to the Scalen Market and place it down on this table right in the middle of the market. It's right next to Mule Kick. All you have to do is look at Mule Kick, turn to the right, and put it down on this table. Once it's placed down...
Heads here. Perk machine.
Okay. So, yeah.
He's hungry.
He's always hungry.
Okay. So that's done with.
down, you're going to want to wait until the next special round, kill a few of the frozen zombies, and eventually a Zursa will spawn. Make sure you're standing in the market area by the table, because the chili chunks are what attracts the Zursa. Once the Zursa spawns in, go ahead and kill it. You can pick up the lantern that drops from it. Now that you have the lantern, you can place it at the bottom of the tube that you opened up with the chains. When the lantern is placed, constellations will now spawn around the room on the walls. You're going to want to pay attention to this next part because it can be a little bit tricky, but once you have it down to a T, it's really not hard at all. What you're going to want to do is now look at the podium in the middle of the room, match the constellations that are on the wall to what's on the podium. The constellations are going to be different every single game, but the order you follow on the podium is exactly the same. If you're facing the podium when you come down from the stairs, the order will be left, right, back, front. Again, all you're doing is matching the constellations on the podium from left, right, back, front, to the ones that are on the wall. If you fail, don't worry, you get...
Okay.
An example to the others. This place is not so different from many fishing villages in Japan. Surely there's a sake brewer here somewhere.
Tear them to pieces!
It's cold, punishing. So am I.
Box up!
Legend tells us of a man, a hero in a tortured land, where senoritas lived in fear, their lonely nights.
Throwing shotgun. Takeo fears no one or no thing. are both finally learning why the others hated Richtofen on sight. Here's a perk machine.
Either way, until I get the wonder weapon, I can't do shit. Gotcha.
The fool and his head are soon parted.
What's with the bonus?
Perhaps this can be your honorable undead. Another joyous success. Rather than retreat, you chose death. I do not know why they serve such a leader. Only that they lacked honor, and perhaps soul.
I'm gonna use a Molotov for them, probably. If I'm thinking correctly, fire and ice is kind of a must-have for this area. Double top?
Shock charge set! Sending Semtex! Need warmer armor. Fetch me their souls! Also a bear.
Canister, you're gonna more rocks that are the order will be all to what's on the podium. Pick up the lantern that drops from it. Now that you have the lantern, you can place it at the bottom of the tomb that you mule kick, turn to the right, and put it down on this table. Once it's placed down, you're going to want to wait as Ursa spawns in. Go ahead and kill it. You can pick up the lantern that drops from it. Now that you have the lantern, you can place it at the bottom of the tomb that you opened up with the chains. When the lantern is placed, constellations will now spawn around. This is kind of chilly though. Head to the scale. You can instantly lower it back down and do this as many times as needed in a single round. Once you have the chain though, you can interact with this giant door in the burial grounds to repair the door and open up the tomb. The next part you'll need is the chili chunk.
So I have it around first. Trying to see how low around I can do all this on. Because if I'm lucky, I can try to get this all done in one game.
The maggots will take care of the rest. I told you that's not meant to fly. Throwing chakra. This time it is a Maguro. I am certain. Oh. If anyone was keeping score, I would like to see those numbers. Brute force is an excellent teacher.
Oh, the burial outside. I'm gonna find it. So that's the robot that we gotta go through. Got it. Thought so. Here's it. Okay, so this all leads to Tia. So I'm guessing. Oh, so that's his foot. So one of his foot's right there, and the other one's right there. So you go through the foot and the shoulder, huh? So where are the buildings? This is a church. What is this? Yeah, there it is.
An honorable outcome.
Let blood rain.
These brothers eager to catch my wrath.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm sorry, give me 2 fucking legs, little bitch.
Your scattered corpses are a reflection of my excellence.
You think they'll get to meet her?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Giant door in the burial grounds. Chili, it's really not that hard. Death is close. The constellations are going to be different every single game, but the order you follow on the podium is exactly the same. If you're facing the podium when you come down from the stairs, the order will be left, right, back, front. Again, all you're doing is matching the constellations on the podium from left, right, back to front to the ones that are on the wall. If you fail, don't worry, you get infinite attempts per round at this. It took me a few times before I totally understood it, but again, guys, you just look at the podium.
Left, right, back, forth. Left, right, front, back. So...
Shock dart.
Next one. Oh, I fucked up then. Okay. So, maybe. It's not that. Oh, that's...
The brewing shock dart.
Oops. This one looks like arrows. This one looks like buttons. Looks like buttons. Not that one. I fucked up. Okay. This one. That one. Not a fish. Okay, no, I said them. So, a butt. Looking for a butt. Looking for a butt. On the front. Looking for it. What's that one? I got it!
At last, the Aesir have sent the warriors.
Holy shit, I got it! Let's go!
Take their flame. Let's cleanse Eidskalen of this invader scum.
That was Astrid. She used to live here.
Richtofen knew that already.
It seems I will follow anyone these days.
Okay, so now I gotta follow her.
Let nothing stop you.
What?
Odin once smiled on us. Group 935 put their boots on our necks.
You are not happy now! I
They
am.
stole holy relics from my shop.
Try it! You will not regret this!
Enough. I am right side. Follow me.
You riches.
Come, quickly. The thieves left the lantern behind. They failed to recognize.
You belong to the tide.
For now, the
Cause
righteous
incentive.
shall wield it. Ignite the flame. Burn Eidskalen clean.
I did not know the smell of success was so.
Now, onto the lighthouse.
Okay.
Climbing is better than jumping.
Oh, so now this is open. Okay. Oh. The fuck you want me to do? That's no problem. Oh, fuck. Come on. Get. No, I was right there!
Shock charge set.
Back up. Okay. Enter lighthouse. Ow.
The Jotun star
Is it?
only the one. Use it to break Gravatar's force. The
Is
forge
it?
must be freed.
I didn't even exit out. What the fuck happened? Okay.
No quarter shall be given.
Okay, so that's how to do the... I guess that's how you do the fucking... Don't start great, but now I need to find... What do I need to find? Actually, I don't even know what I'm doing now. Okay, so I gotta remember these steps. Yes, 7 minutes. So.
Get scrambly.
Shout out to
Choose a game. Start earning
NZC1. Honestly, this was the only person actually watching live stream that actually helped me.
Podium. Start with the left side, then the right. Reach to either the dry dock, storm. If you reach the very top, you can enter the top of it and pick up the Jotun Star wonder weapon. Moving on to the Atomcraft core, you'll first need to find 3 different uranium cores around the map. For the first core, you'll need to have gotten a fishing rod that can be found at either the dry dock, storm bridge, fishery island, or beacon island. Next, you want to go around to each of the different fishing rod locations and be on the lookout for a glowing green fish that's jumping out of the water. There's locations where you can use the rod at pretty much every major POI, but only one of these spots will have the glowing green fish at it. It's really easy to see once you find it, but in my case, I literally had to run around to every single POI and check them. There's 2 in the landing area, 2 at the lighthouse, 1 at the dry dock in front of the boat, 1 at the robot's foot and shoulder, 2 at Fishery Island, and 1 at the square. Again, the fish ran...
Okay. So first... Right. I wonder, can I hack this, actually? I didn't even think about that. I spent this whole time getting the damn wonder weapon. I didn't even think about that. But I can't get the wonder weapon until like around 10, so that's good to know. Must be a center key or something. How do you know this structure? Okay, so now I'm looking for a fish. Be anywhere around the goddamn map, so that's fucking lovely. And then I need another fishing rod, so that's double the luck. So, lovely. Oh, I always have a fishing rod, so I didn't know that. So honestly, I can just go by luck and just keep going. Because, alright, can I go up here? Maybe later on. Oh. Maybe. Huh? I already got my money, so why is it sending me this now? Yeah, I thought so. That's how much money I got left. I'm better not do that. Okay. Okay, so now I'm looking around for. What am I looking around for? I don't even know. That wasn't like that before. Okay, I'm confused what to do now. Looking around for the locations for the fishing spots. See, they can spawn anywhere, honestly. Just gotta figure out where the fuck they gotta spawn at. Let's see, right by the shoulder front. So, the shoulder. Choose. I don't know. There's another spot somewhere. I just don't remember where. Yeah, I think.
Happy birthday, candy ass! We're all out of cake, but we do got
I seen it earlier, I just don't remember where.
This was once a place for warriors. Now it seems it is one for those plagued at being warriors.
Oh. Okay. Sure, there has to be something in here. Just gotta figure out what it is, though. Okay. That's alright. Shoulder. Where I put the... There has to be a spot I can put the damn fish net at. I know there's multiple. Where the fuck do I put it at? They say they're both shoulders, so... I'm assuming I gotta find a fishing spot. Right here.
Even without finesse, you are finished. Nonetheless.
Oh, fuck. What's the heck like this one?
Do you not enjoy it when I bring the pain? Takeo firing Grim Reaper.
There has to be an area I am just not looking at. What do I need? I need the core stuff, the wonder signal. So I need a few items, but like. Oh, I know where this fish is at.
Combine ammo mod, or I swear you'll be licking those latrines clean.
Wait. Ah. So I gotta unlock it every time. And I get back to it. Nice stuff.
This weapon knows only vengeance.
Okay, I can't do that one, so I gotta figure out what other one I can do.
One of the robot's foot and shoulder for the sound of the radiated one with the green smoke around it. Once you kill it, it'll drop your first uranium canister. For the second canister, you're going to want to take an Arc XD card to the core foundry and use the wonder weapon to melee this air duct at the top of the stairs. Place the Arc XD down and use the secret path to jump the water and get into the laboratory, then blow it up with the explosive barrels next to the garage door. Make your way to Pack-a-Punch, and you notice that now you can get into the laboratory where the door was previously closed. If you look down this hallway, you'll notice numbers on the wall from 1 through 5 with toxic radiation symbols underneath 2 of them. The toxic radiation symbols will be under different numbers every single game. These radiation symbols will then correlate to jars with heads in them labeled A through E around the laboratory that you need to pick up.
Gotcha.
There's a workbench.
There.
No quarter shall be given.
Well, slap my ass and call me Mabel.
Okay, now it's about trying to know where everyone's at. Now it's all about remembering. This is spawn. Spawn, you go this way. Okay. I don't remember this stuff. Oh, yeah. Alright, so where do I go from here? That's the burial thing. Sorry, I got that. There's nothing else I need from there. There's something in. I don't know what, but there's something in that room. I just can't figure it out. Me and Molotov are an Easter egg. So I don't do cycle injection. I wonder why though. This is it. Is it? This looks like the area. There's the... Is that the wrong one? Oh, there it is.
This is a child's toy. It must be a very violent child.
There. So,
Waypoint mark.
right over here. And the next caster should be... One, two.
Transcendent, I guess. Godlike. Whatever the fuck's got to take care of the mundane day today. Darkness is frozen, kind of life. But even with the shadows still watching over you, looking this good takes preferably someone else's. You see, feel living things from other realms into this one.
Look, Karimasen.
Oh, there's the cut.
Worth my attention. Juice ain't worth the squeeze. Wouldn't pay back to everything
I just picked up something. I don't even know what the fuck it was. Oh, so that's the thing.
contributed to the work. Sometimes there is an inundation. A shooting star. Then you are eaten. Them's folks that done some living. Performed great deeds. Had trouble with devils, angels, spirits.
But it,
And there. That is the secret sauce that turns essence into rocket fuel. It stops. Now I feel those morsels, and I can see it took a while to notice them. In the night sky, glittering along the cracks where the realms collide. A cornucopia of power, promise. Absolutely out of my reach. My first 500 years no more in charge of my own destiny than any other man. Drifted meal to meal, living paycheck to paycheck.
shit, I feel that one.
I saw her. Brilliant as a supernova. Dark sun. Energy was dazzling. It felt like the nuclear rage at the center, twisting time. I had to have her. What's that? All this talk made me hungry.
This air duct
I could go for another bite.
Interesting.
different numbers every single game. These radiation symbols and then correlate to jars with heads in them labeled 8 around the laboratory that you need to pick up. So in my game, for example, to make this super easy, the symbols were under 1 and 4, which means I had to find the jars labeled A and D around the laboratory because A is the first letter of the alphabet and D is the fourth. Once you have your 2 jars, you can place them down on the device next to the jail cell to retrieve to find the jars labeled A and D around the laboratory.
Oh, so that's what I'm looking for. Okay, let me put that shit back.
If I had a jar for every head I cut off, I would have at least 17 jars.
Okay, so now I know what I'm looking for. So, honestly, so I'm looking for A and D. There's D. I need A and B though. Okay, I see it now.
This is why I never trust elixirs. I do not fear you, brute! Tear them to pieces!
Radiated one with a green smoke around it. Once you kill it, it'll step. After picking up the you need to pick up. Now I'd recommend doing this somewhere where you have serum on the mutated claw that's on the table to melt it down and pick up the necro spike. Take the necros to my game, for example, to make this super easy. The symbols were under 1 and 4, which means I had to find the jars labeled A and D around the laboratory because A is the first letter of the alphabet and D is the fourth. Once you have your 2 jars, you can place them down on the device next to the jail cell to retrieve a purple serum. Next, place the serum on the mutated claw that's on the table to melt it down and pick up the necro spike.
All you did was make a silly potion. That's easy.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Click into it, you have to pick this lock. It's super easy, just move your stick until you see the springs get lit up, then hold it in the exact spot until the spring releases. Then repeat on the other 2 springs, and once you complete that, the cell will break open, revealing the second canister. To get the last uranium canister, you need to call the glock up, then hold it in the exact spot until the spring...
Deploying shock charge! setting in. A dark horse emerges.
Then all this on the table. A is the first letter of the alphabet, and D is the fourth. Once you have your 2 jars, you can place them down on the device next to the jail cell to retrieve a purple serum. Next, place the serum on the mutated claw that's on the table to melt it down and pick up the necro spike. Take the necro.
So I gotta melt it down. Didn't mark. So, fine. Okay.
Throwing supper.
Okay. That's B. Trying to figure out where to put this motherfucker. Okay, D goes right there. A. Now look for B. There's B. Okay. Try this again. Okay. I do beads that. Try that one.
Place the serum on the mutated claw that's because A is the first letter of the alphabet and D is the fourth. Once you have your 2 jars, make this super easy, the symbols were under 1 and 4, which means I had to find the jars labeled A and D around the laboratory because A is the first letter of the alphabet and D is the fourth. Once you have your 2 jars, you can place them down on the device next to the...
So mine is A and B. Okay. There's A, which is 1. That one's B. There we go.
Personal wisdom only takes you so far.
I double dare.
Okay.
Such an ominous glow. What could possibly go wrong?
Looking for rivers. Found my this.
Setting waypoint.
Okay.
Once you have your 2 jars, you can place them down on the device, and once you click into it, the cell will break open, revealing the second canister. To get the last uranium canister, you need to call in the Glock drop on a horde of zombies. The Glock will pick up a few zombies at a time, and it's your job to constantly be killing these zombies that are being picked up in the air and floating. I'd recommend doing this somewhere where you have some space to run around, as you'll need to kill quite a few zombies while you're doing this, but once you've killed enough zombies, the last uranium canister will drop, and you can pick it up and move on to the next step. After picking up the Yonton Star, make your way down to the second floor of the lighthouse and pick up this crowbar. Once complete, 4 different wooden boxes will be able to be broken open using the crowbar, and one of them will have a flak gun round you need to pick up. Now, there's a manifest in the War Factory admin.
Okay. So I need to find the damn fish, but the only problem is I don't know how to fuck find it. So look around in bodies of water. Looking for fishing rods, and I just can't find any.
Caltheris, Faetharian told us that the Dark Ether was made of memories.
The Dark Ether itself is nothing. Everything that resides within the Lord has spilled forth, has taken form from the memories
Or no thing.
a voracious feeder on the physical realms. But it is also a vessel.
Who needs a work? You have suffered my reward. Let the scourge descend. What? You did not consider this outcome? Persistence is strength. I shall futile attempts only strengthen my resolve.
Gotta make sure I got this right. Yep.
helmet may have prevented this. Is this novice some kind of automaton?
I don't know what I'm looking for. They said a green glowing fish, but I haven't seen one at all.
You cannot catch me!
You to pick up. Now, there's a manifest in the war fact. A is the first letter of the alphabet, D is the fourth. Once you have your 2 jars, you can place them down on the device next to the jail cell to retrieve a purple serum. Next, place the serum on.
With Coinbase, you can trade cryptocurrency.
Okay, so what I'm about to do before I end the stream if it's still going. I'm gonna try to go to the lighthouse and try to look for a crowbar and open up some crates. And this one's gonna be by Codename Pizza, because honestly, a lot of his videos helped me a lot throughout the years from playing Call of Duty. So he doesn't, then I'm waiting for Wonder Waffle to drop his video, so that way it can help me a little bit more. But basically, at the lighthouse, which is like right here most likely, there is a crowbar that I gotta grab. Which I believe is somewhere in this room. No, it's upstairs. Let's crowbar. Crowbar. Okay.
Open. One of these boxes will have an AA bullet inside of it. The other 3 of these boxes will deal AAT damage to you. It's going to be random every single game, and we believe there is a guaranteed way of getting this every time. But for now, just open the 4 locations and get your AA bullet from one of them. The locations are as follows: the Core Foundry, the War Factory, the Dry Dock, and the FJ Road. Once again, one of these will...
FJ Road, War Dog, Red Dog. The FFJ Row, which is the robot, I believe.
This will not stand!
The fuck, bro?
Gobblegum here. Setting waypoint.
Gotcha. One of them is by the Gobblegum machine. So find the Gobblegum machine and I'll find one of the other upgrades. I'm not trying to do look around for this shit.
We'll drop the AA bullet. Place a bullet from one of them. The locations are as follows: the Core Foundry, the War Factory, the Dry Dock, and the FJ Road. Once again, one of these will drop the AA bullet. Place time, but for now, just open the 4 locations and get your AA bullet from one of them. The locations are as follows: the Core Foundry, the War Factory, the Dry Dock, and the FJ.
Sure, if I speak color.
Tossing Semtex! You will I catch him today! There's no honor to killing! On the other hand... Going shotgun! I had anticipated Viscera to rain down after. Oh, lucky. I was mistaken. Waypoint mark. Move. Setting waypoint.
Yeah, I'm kind of just looking at this. What the fuck is that beeping from?
Waypoint marked. Move.
Okay, that game's bugged. all for today.